Is the way you drink alcohol setting you up for a future with Alzheimer's disease? If you drink alcohol, or anybody you know drinks alcohol, this might be the most important video you watch. Make sure you watch till the end. I'm going to tell you at the end of this video how to properly drink alcohol so that you are not having a future with Alzheimer's disease. You don't believe me? Check this out.
Right. And interestingly enough, during the one stage of sleep that alcohol knocks out, which is stage 3 and 4 sleep, what's the most interesting is that during that particular stage of sleep, there's something called the glymphatic system that comes in and scoops out these proteins that have a tendency to accumulate in your brain. And when proteins accumulate in your brain, they wrap around the nerves, and that's called Alzheimer's disease. So stage 4 sleep is imperative to avoid Alzheimer's disease. And when
Sleep expert Dr. Michael Broyce is a clinical psychologist and both a diplomat of the American Board of Sleep Medicine and a fellow of the American Academy of Sleep. He visited Stephen Bartlett's podcast, Diary of a CEO, to warn about the dangers of drinking alcohol too close to bedtime and to give tips on how we can practice behaviors that will give us better sleep. He mentions how alcohol destroys the 4th stage of sleep, which is very important due to the process called glymphatic system or glymphatic waste clearance. The glymphatic system is a brain-wide network that flushes metabolic waste, including Alzheimer-linked proteins like amyloid beta and tau, out of the nervous system. Having a proper and well-rested sleep has to do with the temperature of your body. The reason alcohol before bed is bad is because alcohol will raise the temperature of your body. So now that you're informed on how alcohol could lead to Alzheimer's disease, now I'm going to tell you the proper way to drink alcohol. Now, this is different from like if you go out with friends and have a night out, you might have a whole bunch of drinks. I'm talking about when you're at home, you might come home from work, you want to have a drink. You might be a certain culture. I know some people's cultures, they drink wine with dinner. This is what I'm talking about. So what you would do is if your dinner is at 6:30 p.m., you have your first glass of, say, wine. It could be liquor, it could be beer, whatever you prefer. So your first glass of wine is at 6:30. You eat your dinner. Then you have a glass of water. We've all heard that before. The water hydrates you, but that's not the reason why. And I'm going to get to why the water is very important. Then by the time you want to have your second alcoholic beverage, you should have it at 7 p.m. And then have another glass of water. And then you stop. No more than 2 alcoholic beverages a night, especially when it's before bed if you're having it with dinner. Then you wait 3 hours. So you cannot go to bed until 10:30 p.m. Why? Well, the reason for the water, other than hydration, is the water will fill you up so you don't drink as much wine, so you stop at 2. The water flushes the alcohol through your system, so it gets it going, so it doesn't stay in your gut. And the alcohol makes you pee. You'll have to go to the bathroom, and you'll have to flush out that liquor. If you keep it to 2 drinks, that's proper and responsible drinking before bed, so you will not ruin your 4th stage of sleep. By the time 10:30 comes, your body has recovered from those 2 drinks, it's already been flushed out, and you're ready for good sleep, people. Thanks for watching till the end, and I hope this helps in your lifestyle. See you later.